whispers of the heart. Ah, what a beguiling symphony of emotions that phrase evokes. Today, dear viewer, we delve into the mysterious dance between intimacy and distance, exploring the real reason avoidants disconnect after getting close. Picture, if you will, a delicate spider's web, intricate and shimmering, yet fragile, spun with threads of vulnerability and fear. In the realm of human connection, avoidant attachment often appears as the unseen architect of such webs, both alluring and perilous. Imagine a couple, let's call them Jack and Lila. They meet at a quaint little bookstore nestled in the heart of the city, the kind with creaky wooden floors and the scent of old paper hanging in the air like a comforting ghost. Jack, with his tousled hair and a penchant for classic literature, is immediately drawn to Lila's infectious laugh and her love for obscure poetry. Their connection is electric, like lightning on a summer's eve, unpredictable and blindingly bright. But as time marches on, a peculiar pattern emerges. Just as the symphony of their relationship begins to crescendo towards something more profound, Jack seems to falter, retreating into the shadows of his own making. It's a dance as old as time, the push and pull of intimacy, leaving Lila in a bewildered state of emotional limbo. She wonders, what went wrong? Why does he pull away just when things are so right? Herein lies the enigma of the avoidant. Often, an avoidant individual yearns for closeness, yet fears the very vulnerability it demands. They are akin to the proverbial cat on a hot tin roof, skittish and wary of the warmth of connection that might, in their mind, consume them whole. It's not that they don't care. Indeed, their hearts may thrum with an intensity that would surprise even them. But the prospect of emotional exposure is akin to standing on the edge of a precipice, the abyss below promising both liberation and peril. To understand this elusive dance, we must journey back to the formative years, where the seeds of attachment are sown. Picture a young child, perhaps around 5 years old, navigating the world with wide-eyed wonder. Their caregiver is present, yet emotionally distant, offering care with a hint of detachment, as if love were a commodity to be rationed. The child learns early on that emotional needs are best kept hidden, buried beneath layers of self-sufficiency. Fast forward to adulthood, and this child, now grown, carries with them an invisible shield, a protective barrier against the perceived threat of intimacy. They become adept at navigating relationships with a deftness that belies their inner turmoil. When closeness looms, their instinctual response is to disconnect, to preserve the illusion of independence that has long been their refuge. Yet, it's not merely fear that drives this behavior. There is a paradoxical allure to the dance of avoidance, a twisted comfort in the familiar choreography of distance. For Jack, each retreat is a return to the safety of solitude, a place where expectations are muted and the cacophony of emotional demands is silenced. It is a masterful illusion, the art of self-preservation masquerading as autonomy. As Lila grapples with the ebb and flow of Jack's affection, she finds herself in the role of an emotional detective, piecing together clues from his sporadic confessions and the moments of tenderness that punctuate his withdrawal. She learns to cherish these glimpses, understanding that beneath the veneer of aloofness lies a heart that beats with the same fervor as her own. In this tale, there's an unexpected twist, the moment when Jack, standing on the precipice of yet another retreat, pauses. It is a moment laden with uncertainty, a crossroads where fear and desire wage a silent war. The catalyst is often an unforeseen event, a shared experience that transcends the mundane, a sunset that steals their breath, a song that stirs forgotten dreams, or perhaps the simple act of being present in each other's silence. Here, Jack is faced with a choice, to step back into the shadows or to lean into the discomfort of vulnerability, to allow himself to be seen in all his flawed humanity. It is a moment of reckoning, where the past and present converge in a dance of possibility. In choosing to stay, even as every instinct urges him to flee, Jack discovers a new kind of freedom, the liberation of being known and loved, not despite his fears, but because of them. As our story draws to a close, what lessons do we glean from this intricate dance of avoidance and connection? Perhaps it is the understanding that love, in its truest form, is a tapestry woven with threads of courage and compassion. It is an acknowledgement that beneath the facade of distance lies a heart yearning for connection, a soul seeking the comfort of belonging. In the end, dear viewer, the real reason avoidants disconnect after getting close is not a lack of love, but rather a profound fear of losing themselves in the vast ocean of intimacy. It is a journey of self-discovery where the past meets the present in a delicate balance of hope and healing. And so, with a nod to the complexities of the human heart, we leave Jack and Lila to their dance, a testament to the resilience of love and the enduring power of connection.
If you believe this video might help someone dear to you, share it with them. A small gesture on your part could mean the world to a friend in need.